All right, so here I am. Oh, let's turn it. No, let's keep it. Let's mess everybody up. I'm on my phone at work. It's lunch hour, so yeah, I'm wearing a Kings 2. Big deal. It's pouring rain outside. I got Yvonne coming to get me after work, and I've got the place to myself. It's pretty cool. Not really. So tonight's games, there's a lot. I'm taking Colorado over Minnesota because Colorado's at home, and it makes sense. The Blues over the Blue Jackets because the Blue Jackets, they won 10-0 last night, so they have to have a fallback. The Rangers over Boston because Boston's at home, and they've had too many wins in a row with Tuukka Rask. They're due for a loss. Toronto over Vancouver because the Canucks can't score a goal. The real question is, will Vancouver score? My answer is yes. They'll score one. It'll be Bo Horvat. I'm not guessing scores tonight. Montreal over Philadelphia is my guess because Montreal got humiliated last night. They'll come back with Carey Price tonight. You don't leave goalie in for that many. I don't care if it's your backup. I don't care what it is. Unless Carey Price was hurt, which he didn't seem to be. He seemed to be willing to go into the net for that game. So I would fire a coach for that. The problem is he's only lost one game in 11, so you can't. But that's disgusting. Buffalo, I'm taking Buffalo to beat Ottawa, even though Buffalo's the road team. I think Buffalo's on a decent roll right now, and I think Ottawa's due for a loss. Tampa Bay, I'm taking Tampa Bay to beat New Jersey. Tampa Bay's at home. They've been on a bit of a downswing, so we'll see where that turns out. Edmonton's in New York against the Islanders. I'm taking Edmonton in that game. Edmonton's lost 3 in a row. They're not. I don't see them losing 4. If they lose tonight in New York, they're officially in a slump, and Oilers fans are going to start getting worried. Washington is at home to Florida, and I think Washington wins that one. I don't think it'll be an easy game. I think it's going to be a fun game. If I'm watching hockey tonight, I'll probably end up watching Washington, Florida. Something tells me. I'm taking Nashville at home over Carolina in the stinker of the day because Nashville's at home. Chicago's in Dallas. I'm taking Chicago in that one. I think the Blackhawks are going to beat Dallas. The Kings are at home to Calgary. I'm taking the Kings in that one because why not? Neither team's been playing really well over the last 5 games, so I'll take the Kings. And San Jose at home to Pittsburgh. The Sharks should be motivated by last year's Stanley Cup final and should be able to use that anger, frustration, whatever they have to tap into, maybe just confidence, but they should be able to beat Pittsburgh tonight. But yeah, the Montreal game last night, I got to be honest, that score is just ugly. There's 2 things that score shows. One, Therian didn't learn from the Patrick Roy incident. I know Montoya is not raw. I know that. But you don't leave a goalie in for that many goals against. You just don't. It's bad form. Unless your backup can't play. If your backup can't play, then, whatever. Like tonight they're playing Philly. Philly's not a top 10 team in the league. Carey Price can play back-to-back. He can do that. He can come in and spell, even if they just put him in for the third period. My God, just give Montoya a break. Because a game like that is really humiliating, and it can lead to bad things for a goaltender from there for the rest of the season. Yeah, and I'm not a Montreal fan. I hate Montreal and whatnot, but that's just disgusting. I like Montoya. I think he's a decent goalie, and I think doing that to him is reprehensible. It's horrible coaching. It's terrible. But the other side of it is, why did Columbus run up the score? There's kind of an unwritten rule in the NHL that you stop at a certain point. It's probably at about 5, where a team will just stay back, make sure nobody gets hurt. You've got the win. Just sit back. Columbus clearly didn't let up, and you can ask yourself whether or not that's a good idea. I think it's. I'm on the fence with that one. I don't mind seeing a team run up the score, but I know that for Montreal, they're going to remember that Columbus ran up the score, and it could lead to pretty nasty rematch the next time they play each other. I'll watch the rematch because it could be an ugly, ugly game, especially since Montreal has Shaw and Gallagher, and those guys are both known for cheap shots and for reacting emotionally. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, so I'm uploading this from my cell phone. I may be streaming tonight. I don't know yet. But for now, I'll upload this through my phone. And yeah, so this is me at work. And see, I've got the Boston logo on the hard hat. I've got first aid because I'm a first aid attendant, and Vancouver, Dallas, and Boston under here, and the Kings here. So my confusion continues even at work. There's no break from it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I just figured there were so many bloody games tonight, I might as well do this while I'm at work, get it out of the way, then it's done, and then I could do the history of Dallas as well when I get home. I'm going to have some fun with that because, Minnesota was one of my favorite teams too. And I cheered for them even after they moved to Dallas, which in the case of Hartford and Quebec, and to some extent Winnipeg, my cheering for that team was affected by the move. My cheering for Minnesota was not affected by the move to Dallas. So I'll talk about that and why that is when I do my video tonight. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing through. And yeah, I know how goofy I look, but yeah, I work in a fridge, so it is what it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all again soon.